is not just a rap beef. It's not about a diss track or a deal gone bad. This is about ego, secrets, and power. For over 20 years, 50 Cent and Diddy have been throwing jabs, sometimes in lyrics, sometimes on social media, sometimes face to face. But behind the public shots is a story filled with money, murder rumors, street politics, and two men who just never trusted each other. I'm Kalibur, and this is the full story of the long, messy feud between 50 Cent and Diddy, and why it still hasn't ended.
Yesterday, First Montana had an in-store up in the Bronx. 10 people showed up. He said, "Just let me have a drink." Puffy trying to make me go against 50, he set me up.
Right now, Diddy's fighting for his life in the trial of the century. Every major news outlet is saying he's facing a maximum of life in prison. But just when he had a glimmer of hope, 50 Cent had a new plan to ruin his life. President Donald J. Trump recently made a big move for celebrities who've been incarcerated. On May 28, 2025, Trump pardoned the jail sentences of big-name celebs who were locked up, freeing rappers like NBA Youngboy, reformed gang leaders like Larry Hoover, and he even said that he was willing to pardon Diddy.
You mentioned once in 2012 that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then. He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I think some people have been very close to asking. First of all, I'd look at what's happening.
But before Trump could even consider giving Diddy his freedom, 50 Cent exposed the Bad Boy CEO for dissing Donald Trump in the past. He posted to his 35 million followers Diddy's harsh words against Trump, ruining his chances of freedom.
Trump need to be banished.
Trump gets elected, I really do believe in my heart there'll be a race war. That's why this message is not just to black people. You know what I'm saying? This message is to everybody. This man is really trying to turn us against each other and put us in a situation.
It was clear that the beef between 50 Cent and Diddy was only getting worse. From smashing each other's girlfriends to Diddy allegedly using 50 Cent's baby mother as an S-worker. What really happened between them, and how did it get this bad? It starts in the early 2000s. 50 Cent is the ruthless, fearless new kid from Southside Jamaica, Queens. Diddy, already a multi-millionaire media mogul with Bad Boy Entertainment. But even then, 50 Cent just wasn't impressed. He said once in an interview, Diddy don't help nobody but Diddy.
He would do a lot of foul shit. Like behind the scenes, he would do some foul shit. Like, like hating on, like doing things with people I'd done business with that he done business with. He would say shit that I was like, he said that to you?
Right.
I was like, yes, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was shade and a warning shot. 50's real issue with Diddy, he felt like Diddy was fake. Industry over street, flashy over loyalty. And Diddy, he always played it cool, never mentioning 50 publicly unless pressed. But 50 didn't let up. The feud got even darker as 50 Cent built his brand off calling people out. He accused Diddy of exploiting Biggie's death. He even joked in interviews that Diddy was sus, insinuating weird energy behind the scenes.
the nigga Puff was like, yeah, like first he was amping him to get stout. Then he was like, he's like, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we can just hang out, nigga. We gotta kick it.
This is
Puff.
Okay.
He telling me we gotta kick it and shit. And he was like, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just said?
And remember, 50 Cent's not just trolling for likes. He's strategic. Every time Diddy had a new venture, Ciroc Vodka, a reality show, or a new artist, 50 Cent would go out of his way to troll it. And he didn't just stop with words. He launched his own vodka line, Effin', just to go against Diddy's Ciroc. He even posted side-by-side comparisons on Instagram, calling his own product superior. This wasn't business. This was personal. Then it got really messy. In 2015, a documentary called Murder Rap reignites rumors that Diddy may have been connected to the deaths of Tupac and Biggie. 50 Cent didn't hold back. He promoted the documentary, posted about it, and hinted that Diddy knew more than he let on.
Wait, maybe I said that shit to my brother because he got Tupac killed.
Let's be clear, Diddy has always denied his involvement, but 50 amplified the noise. Not to solve a mystery, but to stir the pot. At this point, this isn't about rap anymore. It's about image, power, control over the culture. By the 2010s, both men were less focused on music and more focused on building empires. Diddy had Revolt TV, 50 Cent had power in G-Unit Films, but even then, the rivalry never cooled.
Physically put my hands on somebody for the ratings because he's not going to outdo me. I'm going to physically. I'm going to go to Central Booking. Yeah. I'm used to it.
50 mocked Revolt's ratings. He clowned Diddy's public relationships. He even threw shade at Diddy's legal troubles and arrest. To 50 Cent, Diddy represented the old guard, the flashy businessman who built his empire off of others. To Diddy, 50 was a chaotic wild card, always looking for a fight. They both wanted to control the culture, but only one could be king. In 2023 and 2024, Diddy's name was back in headlines, but for all the wrong reasons. Lawsuits, allegations, raids. And who was right there on Instagram posting every update? Yep, 50 Cent. Memes, jokes, petty captions. 50 even hinted that he was working on a TV show inspired by the whole situation. Some called it opportunistic. Others called it karma. But no matter what you think, 50 never let up. And Diddy, still silent, still trying to play chess. At this point, this isn't even just beef, it's legacy. Two black moguls who came from nothing, but can't stand each other's success. One is flashy, polished, protected by Hollywood. The other, ruthless, unfiltered, and still fighting like it's 2003. Who wins in the end? That depends on what you value, power or truth. This feud may never end, because for 50 and Diddy, it isn't about the past. It's really about who gets the last word. This is a beef that's been heating up for 20 years. I mean, imagine it. Going against somebody for 20 years. This is a beef that goes way deeper than rap and way deeper than any of us would ever know. We all know that 50, long time ago, said that he started his career writing for Diddy, writing a lot of his hits, being his ghostwriter. We all know that 50 Cent said plenty of times that he didn't like how Diddy treated him, and even alleged that it was some freaky behavior going on behind the scenes. Point blank period. 50 Cent has been leading the charge, warning everybody about Diddy for years. For a long time, people didn't listen to 50. You know 50's personality. He trolls, he posts memes. Sometimes you never know when he's joking. But this time, he wasn't joking. It's real crazy to see everything going down with this Diddy Rico, with these raids, with these court cases, and all the wild things that are coming out about Cassie, slaves, abuse, car bombs with Kid Cudi. It seems like 50 been telling us for a long time, or trying to warn us, that boy Diddy may have been a menace. Allegedly. We don't know, because the court case is still happening and everything is just ironing out. One thing we do know is that when 50 decides to beef with you, you in trouble. Because 50 never lets up. 50 follows the law of power to the letter. As a matter of fact, 50 teamed up with the 48 Laws of Power author to write the 50th Law of Power. In the Law of Power, it says that when you go against your enemy, you crush them completely. Listen, years from now, this is going to be in hip-hop history. Whatever happens with this RICO case, whatever the federal government decides to do against Diddy, because let's be honest, this RICO case is looking crazy. In my opinion, I haven't seen anything that looks like a RICO. It seems like to me, like this court case is a public humiliation ritual, airing out all of Diddy's dirty laundry. But we do know that it's been alleged that 50 Cent's baby mother, Daphne Joy, is linked to some of the freaky activities that's been going on with this case. Allegedly, according to this court case, sleeping with other men. I'm not even gonna say too much, but the hate between these men goes deeper than many people would ever know. I mean, they smashing each other's girls. They disrespecting each other. But we do know this. No matter what happens with this RICO case, 50 Cent is gonna be right there to troll it and remind the entire world why he never rocked with Diddy. And this is a beef that I don't think will ever get squashed. And I think these men will go on to hate each other for the rest of their life. And that's unfortunate, because I think both of these men are legendary rap moguls that could have made good music together and could have made history. But if you like this deep dive, hit the like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe. But who do you think has more power, 50 Cent or Diddy? Let's talk about it.
Puffy's confirmed for Shreveport. It's lit! Nah.
That nigga can't come. He fuck around. Everybody be scared to drink. Coffee cups.
Wake up, your butt sore.
We enjoyed ourselves. I didn't do nothing Puffy did.